like this on the day of judgment. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam raised his two fingers, index and middle finger, and he raised it like this, that he'll be like this with them on the day of judgment. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this hadith put a clause. He put a clause. And he said, as long as he did not disobey his parents. Allahu Akbar. This isn't the topic of today, but this is the clause of the hadith. That everything he does, meaning the huquq of Allah, he fulfills. The rights of Allah, he fulfills. But the rights of his parents, he doesn't. Then there is no guarantee for him that he will be raised amongst this pious company on the day of judgment. Subhanallah. Look how important it is to listen to our parents, obey them. How much should we obey them? فَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. Don't huff or even puff in front of them. So then who do we tell off? The wife? No, you explain to the wife. You win her over. You bargain with her. You serve her. You love her. You know, Allah has made a woman and wife that we're talking about. Allah has made this wife, this woman, of such ability within and such tolerance and such power and such courage within, that as long as she gets her husband's love and confidence, she believes that she is important. Why? Because her husband makes her feel important. Her husband makes her feel loved. As long as she's got the husband on her side, she can face the whole world. The whole world be against her. The whole world treat her unfairly. As long as the husband says, you have been treated unfairly, even if it's by his parents, you have been treated unfairly, I accept that. My mother did not treat you properly. My father did not say this properly. My sisters were like this to you. I know they were like that, and I'm sorry they were like that. As long as she's got the affection of her husband, she will withstand all of that for the entire life. But she needs the husband's confidence on her side. This is what she needs. So we can't obey our parents in a way that when they disobey Allah, or the slaves of Allah, and they forgo the rights, then we still stand by them and say they are on the straight path. Now this is not obedience. لا طاعة لمخلوق في معصية الخالق. There is no obedience in the disobedience of the Creator. So there is no agreement upon this matter. So we're not saying that's always say that your parents are right. So if your parents are wrong, then you have to say to the wife, yes, my mother was wrong. It hurts me to say that my father was wrong. I feel for you. However, I will not go and fight them for you. So I will not go and start saying, you're like this and you're like that and you're like this. Would you like it if I did that with your parents? If I fought your parents? If they were wrong, I went and said who's on the truth and who's on the falsehood? Would you not want that I always hold your parents in esteem and give them respect? And then whatever I feel that they have done wrong to me, I take it out upon you in privacy and we keep it there, but I don't go in front of your parents and show disrespect. Wouldn't you want that? Of course she would. So the same with my parents. In privacy, tell me they're wrong. And if they're wrong, I will tell you they are also wrong. I will affirm. I will agree. But in open, you cannot demand from me that I go tell my mother off just because she spoke to you like this. No, this is فَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. I can't even say uff in front of my parents. You must understand that I'm not acting like this because I am her son. I'm acting like this because Allah has told me to act like this. And Allah command and your command, how can I disobey Allah, dear wife? I can't disobey Allah. فَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. Don't huff and puff in front of them. In another hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam talking about who will be in the company of the prophets, who will be in the company of the martyrs, who will be these successful people. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "At-tajir as-saduq al-amin." At-tajir as-saduq al-amin. Such a businessman. Look, business people will be with the anbiya, the siddiqeen and the shuhada. Business people. Subhanallah. Business people, but what kind? What kind? As-Saduq, truthful, honest, Al-Amin, trustworthy, At-Tajir, such a businessman that is honest and trustworthy, he will be on the day of judgment with An-Nabiyyin, As-Siddiqeen and Ash-Shuhada. He will be with the prophets, he'll be with the truthful people, he'll be with the martyrs on the day of judgment. Look, business people, never mind just entering Jannah, they can be with the highest category of people in Jannah as long as they trade truthfully and with honesty and with trustworthiness. And we have a few minutes left, and inshallah we will try and conclude inshallah. Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu says that a person came and he asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, tell me, when will the day of judgment be? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, وَمَاذَا أَعْدَدْتَ لَهَا? No, you tell me, what have you prepared for it first? Because if it comes too quick and you're not ready for it, what's the point? Then you don't want it to come. So who cares about when's it going to come? Are you ready for it? Lots of people have these ajib questions. If I was to travel to the moon, which direction would I pray in? Well, if you landed on the moon, then yeah, inshallah, if you accept it, Allah accepts you to travel there. Then ask the mas'ala then. Right now, who cares? Right now, who cares? Because if you die without having gone to the moon, then it's not going to block your entry into Jannah. So why is this question so important? And sometimes we think we're so intelligent because we can come up with those questions that even make the scholars a bit dizzy. That look, I asked him that question that even he doesn't know the answer to. And look, he's an imam for 10 years. Asked him such a question that he told me that he'll have to go look in the books. Look, I made him go look in the books. Look, I'm so smart. Whereas that question's got nothing to do with good deeds and bad deeds. It's got nothing to do with his success in the hereafter. It's just a question. Was Adam alayhi salam black or white? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Who cares? Black or white, is that going to decide your Jannah or Jahannam? How tall was he exactly? What difference is that going to make to you hereafter? Why are these details so important? But these details are important to those people who've got no intention to action what they know, but they've just got intention to acquire as much as they can, but not action anything. And for those people, there is no Jannah. Rather, for the scholars who acquire and don't action, for these people, for this such a blessed group, they will be from amongst the first categories of people thrown into Jahannam. So if you're not even a scholar, and you're still fussed about acquiring knowledge, then you have no chance of being saved from being thrown into Jahannam. So you must think. So this person questioned, when will the day of judgment be? Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, what have you prepared for it? So he said, La shay, nothing. Just one thing, nothing except for illa anni uhibbu Allah wa rasulahu sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He was being humble, so he said nothing, but I only have love. I only have this thing to present. It's internal. I don't have nothing external. Just have this love in my heart, deep love in my heart for Allah and for His Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Otherwise, I got nothing. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that true love is rewarded. How? Anta ma'a man ahbabta. You will be on the day of judgment and in Jannah with those people whom you loved. Subhanallah. Your deeds may not match, but if you had love for them truly in your heart, you will be with them on the day of judgment and in Jannah. May Allah make us from amongst those people. This hadith concludes, and then we conclude inshallah. So Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu says that there is nothing which made me so happy in my entire life than hearing these words from the tongue of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And then he said that فَأَنَا أُحِبُّ النَّبِيَّ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ وَأَبَا بَكْرَ وَعُمَرَ. It is because I love Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Abu Bakr and Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, وأرجو أن أكون معهم بحبي إياهم. And I am hopeful that I will be with them on the day of judgment and in Jannah because of the love that I have for them. وَإِن لَمْ أَعْمَلْ بِمِثْلِ أَعْمَالِهِمْ, even though I have not managed to do those good deeds that they did. But because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that love counts, so I have now hope that because I love them from the bottom of my heart, I will be with them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us that love as well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept what has been said today. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Subhanallah bihamdihi, subhanallah al-azim. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If I had time, I'd give you more hadith. I still got a list of them. But subhanallah, you would love everyone you hear, your mouth is watered. That's